and welcome back to my little film and TV channel. I hope you're all staying safe and well, please. If you are new to the channel, push that subscribe button. You'll make an old film watcher very happy. And please give us a like, guys. Give us that thumbs up. It's great to get views, but it's nice to get thumbs up as well. So that'd be much appreciated. Right, we'll try and inform and entertain. What we inform and entertain on today? Well, the day shift. Did it entertain? Well, we'll have to see, won't we? The day shift. Not the day shift, just called Day Shift. An hour and 53 minutes. A vampire action comedy film. Yeah, I mean, probably one of my favourites. Probably Vampire in Brooklyn, something like that, back in the old days. I'm afraid this isn't sort of up there, but it's okay. It's okay. Directed by J.J. Perry in his directorial debut with a screenplay by Tyler Tice. There's a great name. And Shay Hatton, based on a story by Tice himself. It stars, yes, in the lead, a very likeable, very agreeable Jamie Foxx. All right, some people might not like him. I do. You know me, I'm very fussy with who I like. Dave Franco, Snoop Dogg. Yeah, a bit of a guest appearance, just like the old days where these guys pop their head in for a scene or two. Natasha Lou Buddy, so Megan Good, Carla Souza, Steve Howie, not the footballer, and Scott Adkins. Yeah, well, I don't think it's a footballer. I didn't see Steve Howie. It might be the footballer. My apologies if it is. It was released on Netflix, and that's where I watched it, guys, on August the 12th, 2022. And I did watch it on August the 12th, but I'm actually doing this review on August the 14th. I had other things on my plate. So all these scores and comments are as at August the 14th, 2022. Joe Public, well, Rotten Tomatoes Public, 64% positivity. That's not too bad, is it? And Internet Movie Database, 6.2 out of 10. It was actually 6.9 out of 10 on the early scores when I did it a couple of days ago, but obviously I've updated that. So, interestingly enough, there's only about, there wasn't that many reviews there, about 50 odd, but now there's 10,824 scores and reviews left. 7,379 scored between 6 and 9, and 2,416 just between 2 and 5, so 75% positivity. So, all seems well, because we don't really care about the critics, do we? Well, we do, because we're going to do this. It's a critic. That's what we're going to do in a minute. What's it about? Well, basically, we know it's a vampire film. It's about a blue-collar dad. Very American saying that, isn't it? We don't have such things in the UK. Provides for his family as a San Fernando Valley pool cleaner. Of course he is, which is secretly a front, yes, surprise, for a union of vampire hunters. You won't get me on part of the union. Right, on to the critics. As I say, who cares? But we do. We're interested, because sometimes we get it right, don't we? We'll have to admit to that. Rotten Tomatoes, yeah, 5.5 out of 10. Not a disaster. Not the magical 6, of course. That's 72 scores and reviews and 57% positivity. So, okay, not great. 41 fresh versus 31 rotten. So, all very good. Metascore, the other critic site we'll look at, a little bit down, 52%. So, a little bit less. But again, not a total disaster. And it scores anywhere between 38 and 90 out of 100. So, someone liked it. Who's rotten on it? Well, Jake Cole on Rotten Tomatoes. He's from Slant Magazine. He didn't like it. He said, Day Shift's first half is an unexpectedly focused, consistent pleasure, while the second sags under the weight of recycled set pieces. So obviously the first half wasn't quite good enough for Jake to score it afresh. So, yeah, do I agree? Yeah, shame, really. I do agree slightly with what he says. Fresh or rotten? I might be a little bit in between. Tim Roby, he was also unimpressed. He's from the Daily Telegraph here in the UK. He said, with its meathead sensibility, Day Shift is always most comfortable hacking and slashing. These set twos can be reasonably tasty, but everything else, way more seasoning, please. Yes, so I needed a little bit more. Again, close but no cigar, I think we could call that. Stephanie Zacharek from, she's fresh. She's from Time Magazine. Right? Very, very well to do, obviously. Day Shift delivers everything it promises, which isn't all that much. That's a bit of a sting, isn't it? But Foxx goes above and beyond the Call of Duty, seemingly without even trying yet. But a streaming film on Netflix, yeah, it's not a total waste of time. This, as I say, Mr. Foxx does help it along. Matt Zoller, he's also fresh. Matt Zoller Sights, yeah, he's from RogerEbbett.com. There's no denying that it's made with skill. Everyone in this cast does their best to strike the right balance between seeming in on the joke and acting like all of this bloody absurdity is normal. Bit of swearing there, but I don't think it is. Yeah, bright and fun, though possibly it's one of those films where the actors perhaps have more fun than those watching it. So that does happen occasionally. Look as though they had a good time doing it. Not so much time, we don't have as good a time watching it as the actors did performing it, unfortunately. Arizona Republic's Bill Goodykoontz. Goodykoontz, there's a name. I've loved that name. 50 out of 100. He said the best thing Day Shift has going for it is the best things like dopey 80s films had going for them. How rude. A willingness not to take itself too seriously. Fair enough. And that only gets you so far, but who knows? Maybe in 40 years this will look better in retrospect too. I don't know. I won't be around, I don't think, guys. I'll be 103. I'd love to live to 103. Reasonably healthy, but hey, I don't think so. So in 40 years' time, Bill, I have no idea. Pace Magazine's Kevin Foxx Jr. Yeah, hello, Dad. 70 years old then. 70 out of 100. Day Shift, scoring cheesy vampire hunting comedy action film starring Jamie Foxx and Dave Franco is exactly what you expect, and that's a good thing. Yeah, it's certainly not a bad thing, is it? It was a nice surprise, and I was quite happily impressed at the start, but then there is a big but. Yeah, so my little sum up, guys. So there you go. I think they hinted at it there. So it's a bright and fun start. I quite liked it. Oh, this is quite good, this. But it just didn't have the legs. 113 minutes, really? Why? I mean, I think I would have given it a slightly better score if it had been 20 or 30 minutes less and got rid of some of the garbage and some of the filler in it. I have no idea why it had to be 113 minutes long for a film. Very odd indeed. And it's, for me, because it went on so long, it got a little bit more mundane and, as I say, by the numbers and cliche-ridden and just what formulaic. Not that it wasn't to start, but at least it was, I'm not seeing this sort of thing for a couple of years, so it's okay. But yeah, it's a shame, really. I mean, Foxx, as always, is worth a watch, of course. He is a good professional cast. Nothing wrong with the cast. Like Snoop Dogg does what Snoop Dogg does. It's a bit naff, these sort of little cameo roles anyway, at the best of times, I think. As a Netflix movie, it's fine. It's okay. Nothing wrong with it. As a streamer, straight to stream, you pay your subscription. These things appear better than some of the foreign language garbage they throw at us. So, yeah, on that basis, it's okay. But I just get a feeling it could have been quite good. Not a little bit more than okay. I just think it let itself down just a little bit. So my score, I'm not going to give it. Almost, but no, because by the end of it, I was a bit frustrated. The quality early on wasn't matched by later on. So I'll just give it a 5.5 out of 10, which is just half a mark below my watchable. Still means it's okay. Won't put you off watching it at all, but just be prepared for it to sort of, I think is it Total Film? Total Film do this little graph, don't you? Interesting films, and obviously this for me sort of really went up and high, and then there's obviously as it progressed, it just went slowly downhill. So yeah, I haven't got a graphic on there to show you. I haven't got the time to do one, but there you go. That's an idea for the future. As I say, it's not something I can do just at the moment. That's for sure. So anyway, 5.5 out of 10. Let me know what you think, guys. Thanks for watching. Please, until we meet again, that's one thing, don't I? Please stay safe, watch those vampires. It's key. This sort of weather, they're not going to be anywhere near us, are they? It's boiling, it's roasting. They're not going to come anywhere near us at the moment. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.